Hi, good morning. I want to talk to you today about student budgeting. Now, this is designed for the majority of students. If you're really rich and you've got lots and lots of money, you probably don't need this. But for the typical student who will need to live a frugal lifestyle, this is actually quite useful. So first of all, I've come up with a 7-step guide to budgeting. So the first one is your incomings, student loan and what have you, your essential outgoings, what's left, which is the remainder, what can be sacrificed, your monthly or weekly budget, make your money go further, and switch deals. So first of all, add up your income. So your income is things such as your student loan, any grants, bursaries, sponsorships or scholarships you're eligible for. This is absolutely key. Apply for everything you're eligible for. The more money you've got in or coming in, the better for you. The caveat behind that is you will need to pay back most things. Bursaries and sponsorships you don't need to pay back, but your student loan you do. So other income might be money from your family, income from a part-time job or a full-time job, and any savings you're not keeping for after you've completed your degree. So calculate your essential outgoings, so your rent, or it might be a mortgage, your heat, electricity stroke gas, water, food, telephone stroke internet, your TV license, council tax. Now one thing to note there is council tax. If you're in student accommodation you probably won't need to pay it, but just double check that. Transportation, so whether it be a car or public transport, your study supplies, i.e. textbooks, paper, photocopies, etc. Your tuition fees, now again you might not need to pay them, they might be paid directly by student finance to the university, but double check it. And also put a small amount aside for emergencies such as doctors, dentists, medication, etc. So once you've got your incoming and your outgoing, the next step is work out what is left. This probably means that you won't live without spending money or anything else at all. I mean, that's not realistic. We all need a treat once in a while, and also you wouldn't want to. If you can afford to spend a little money, you may want to consider allowing for one or more of the following in your budget, such as a meal out, a few bevies at the weekend, a new item of clothing or two, or more, maybe more if you can afford it, course equipment, entertainment, an affordable purchase such as a new CD, tickets to a sports match, a concert ticket, etc. And if you do want to, any savings contributions. So know what you can live without. So it's a sad story in life, but there are some things that you probably need to sacrifice. So extravagant cuisines, designer gears or shoes, technology, for example, a big screen TV when a normal screen TV might work, video game console, computer games, etc. Short breaks, and apologies for the typo there, it's long haul breaks. So I actually use a spreadsheet. So there's my incomings. These are just made up figures. Don't worry that you're not getting enough or too much or what have you. So I've got my incomings, part-time job, student loan, other, which gives me my total incoming per month and my balance. Next step is your outgoings. Again, it's here. So I've got accommodation, food, council tax. I have put in a thing for special occasions such as holidays, Christmas, things like that. So some money for myself, some money for the mobile phone, water, gas, electricity, TV license, any savings, and I've got a miscellaneous column there, £5 per month for sudden emergency, like I fancy a cup of coffee or something, which gives me a total outgoing per month. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the spreadsheet where I've put it all together, which is this one here. So as you can see, I've got April, how much I've got coming in, how much going out, and what the balance is. So because our student loan comes in on a quarterly basis, I've tried to cater for it so I go down to zero by September. I know my next student loan comes in, so it bumps up again. So at no point have I actually gone overdrawn. Again, these are made up figures again, so don't think you're getting paid too little, too much, or anything like that. So next step, make your money go further. Although splurging money isn't an option for most students, again, if you're really well off, you might be able to do it. There are other ways of making good things happen. Remember that you can always walk instead of fill up the petrol tank, if you have a car that is, borrow books and DVDs from the local public library, apply for 16 to 25 rail card to save a third on rail fares. Again, if you're over 25, that's not going to work for you. And again, there is an exception there, is before 10 a.m. with £12 minimum charge applies. Swap clothes and accessories with friends. Find new clothing at discount clothing stores and charity shops. Primark is a good example of that, for example. Host a sup at your digs rather than going out. Use the university computer's internet connection instead of your own. Take advantage of a student health centre or gym. Remember, always carry your student ID and US card. You don't know, you might pop in the shop and they've suddenly got a discount for students. Make the most of that money and use your discount. Avoid cash machines that charge you to withdraw money. And don't pay for any medical prescriptions, again, if you are 16 to 18 years old in England. If you're over that, you might need to. So, to sum it up, living on a shoestring budget can be tough, but it's a great chance to be creative and find out just how little money you can live on. I make it a bit of a challenge for myself, exactly how much I can save on a monthly basis, but that's just me. Most students find their days at university rather frugal, but as long as you make a realistic budget and stick to it, there's no reason that you have to be punishing. And the last thing I want to go through is remember to switch deals. So a typical one is bank accounts. Student bank accounts, they want you to swap them, and some of them have some really good rewards. So check which is the best reward for you. Staying loyal doesn't always pay, so please make sure you check which bank accounts give you the best deal and swap across them. Comes to year 2, you might do the same again and get some more goodies, freebies, and the third year again do the same. Now I hope you found that useful. Thank you for watching, and any questions please leave me a message.